You are welcome to Vedic TV, where you get information based on fact.
Serious tension as Peter Obi reveals what is happening to him and his family after criticizing Tinubu's government on New Year's Day. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got here this morning. As our headline for this morning says here that serious tension, Peter Obi reveals what is happening to him and his family after he criticized the Tinubu's led administration on New Year's Day. Well, Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 elections, has accused individuals of issuing threats to his life and that of his family in response to his New Year's message. The former governor of Anambra State made these claims in a shared statement on the verified Twitter account on January 6, 2025. In his message, Obi sharply criticized the state of the Nigerian economy, saying that the country's situation has worsened despite claims of improvement by the federal government. He emphasized that Nigerian's government he emphasized that Nigeria remains one of the world's poverty capital, highlighting the plight of families displaced by banditry and terrorism. He also pointed to the country's high levels of insecurity, describing Nigeria as one of the least peaceful nations globally. Well, Obi's comments were particularly directed at President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, urging him to cease making frequent overseas trips and to conduct his medical examination within the country. Mr. President, out of the approximately 580 days you have been in office, reports indicate that you spent over 30% of that time, or roughly 180 days, on more than 30 publicly documented overseas trips, Obi said. Obi's remark has sparked strong reaction, including from Felix Moka, the spokesperson for the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC). In an interview on Arise Television, Moka criticized Obi for continuing to level harsh criticism at the ruling All Progressive Party and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration after conclusion of the electoral campaigns. Moka claimed that Obi was crossing the line with his public statement and just suggesting that he should allow his lawyers to handle the ongoing tribunal case concerning the election. He further said that accusing the APC of personal attacks was ridiculous and questioning Obi's political sanctionomy, considering he had voluntarily entered the political arena. Obi responded to Mokra's criticism by retaliating his stance to the New Year's message, saying that his comments were legitimate and not beyond the bounds of acceptable discourse. He reshared the video of his New Year's message, inviting Nigerians to go and watch it and examine it, and point out any inappropriate statement. Obi further questioned how he had crossed the line, emphasizing that his comments were intended to provoke constructive debate on the state of the nation. I asked the question because my New Year's message is now led. I asked the question because my New Year's message has now led to threat against my life and family and those around me. Obi wrote on Twitter. While I have received all sort of message, one Mr. Felix Moka had gone further to accuse me of crossing the line and warned that I will face consequences. I find it unnecessary, or I find it necessary to share this message again and urge everyone who have not seen it to go and watch it. Obi made it clear that despite this threat, he would not be silenced. He reaffirmed his commitment to speaking out about Nigeria's political and economic challenges, warning that the country is increasingly leaning forward authoritarian, where freedom of expression is systematically um, criticized. We are witnessing the transformation of Nigeria into an authoritarian and repressive regime, Obi said, where the voices of dissent are being systematically oppressed. Well, the former presidential candidate emphasized that his criticism of the government were rooted in his concerns for the country's future and were not driven by personal animosity or political rivalry. He said, "If I have truly crossed the line, I invite everyone to point out where I crossed the line. I invite everyone to point it out as I remain committed to upholding decorum." Well, Obi's comment comes amidst rising concern about the state of Nigeria's economy and security. As one of the most prominent opposition figures in the country, his criticism has drawn both support and condemnation. While many Nigerians have applauded his frankness in addressing the country's pressing issue, others have accused him of being overly critical of the government and stoking political tension. Well, that is not all, but what I have to say for you guys that concern this headline today this morning, which says here that Peter Obi reviews that Peter Obi reveals what is happening to him and his family after criticizing Tinubu's government on New Year's Day. Hmm. And well, of course, yes, ready for me this morning because right now Peter Obi is the talk of the town right now in Nigeria. People are talking about the ongoing saga between Peter Obi and the Tinubu-led administration, especially Felix Morka. And if you don't know what is going on, let me now take you back to the beginning. Well, Peter Obi, who is the former presidential candidate of the Labour Party, said that Tinubu's administration makes us think that his reforms are working or that things are working out. But meanwhile, Nigeria is not working. Things are not working out, and Nigeria is still one of the is still one of the countries with the highest population of poor people. Yes, Peter Obi said it. And the Tinubu-led administration replied to Peter Obi saying that, what is this man even saying? That what is this man saying? That what kind of statement is this? Is it because of the beating in the 2022 election? They were not insulting Peter Obi, saying that Peter Obi, you've crossed the line. We're going to deal with you. We're going to make you suffer. Peter Obi said that these people are now making threats to his life. Can you believe that Peter Obi then reshared the video of his New Year's message to everybody on Twitter saying that, please, all of you should go and watch this video. If you see anywhere that I talk anything bad or I did anything wrong, you guys should let me know and I will observe decorum. Because in the the New Year's message that Obi said, it was clean. There was no need to, there was no insults. Obi was just talking on behalf of Nigerians. Nothing. He didn't criticize the federal government just because of his a big opposition party. Then why would Felix Morka not go on television to be saying that Obi has crossed the line, that Obi will receive consequences? What kind of statement is that? Why will you say Obi will receive consequences? Are you the one that will punish him? All this is what we are trying to avoid in this country called Nigeria. Because slowly by slowly, Nigeria is already becoming an authoritarian country where the freedom of speech and expression is being suppressed by the ruling party. Just look at the NBAC governance protest as an example. Tinubu, or let's say Tinubu's government, they banned the protest saying that nobody should come out and protest. Why would you do that? Don't we have the right? You see, slowly by slowly, Nigeria is becoming an authoritarian country where freedom of speech is illegal. What do you guys think? Drop your comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button as we go on with the notification bell so that anytime I have any new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.